Welcome to Savvy Talk with Irrigation-Mart. Today we're going over our Kit A-BV, our #1 seller of our garden kit. So we're going to unbox it and see what comes in the kit. All right, let's see. We got a 1,000-foot roll of drip tape, a 100-foot roll of blank poly tubing for feeding our drip tape. We got 10 row valve fittings, 10 enclosures for the drip tape, and then we have a bag of miscellaneous fittings, such as a filter, pressure regulator, hose swivel to hook to our blank poly, 2 repair couplers for our drip tape, and they've got the orange rings so we can visibly see them in the field to remove them at the end of the season if we need them. We have a repair coupler for the blank poly hose. We have mistake plugs to repair our poly hose, and we have an enclosure for the poly hose and the hole punch, as well as the instructions. So let's get down to it. We have it already mocked up, hooked up to a faucet here. You want your filter hooked to the faucet first, or garden hose. You have your pressure regulator. Then we have our hose swivel that connects to the blank poly hose that'll run out to your field to feed the rows of the drip tape. Once you run this out to the field, we'll take our hole punch and we pop a hole in the sidewall of the poly hose. Then we take the barbed end of the row valve fitting and we have to press that in. This is tough, it's hard, and it pops. Once we have, let's move this out of the way so y'all can see. Once we have the row valve installed, we're going to hook our drip tape. So we make sure that the nut on the row valve fitting is screwed down onto the body of the fitting, and we push our tape up over the barb, and while holding that, we screw the nut back out over the tape, locking it tightly onto the barb. At the end of the tape, we'll use our tape enclosures, using the small side to feed our tape through, if we can get that. There we go. And we fold it over about 2 times, and we'll push it back and force it back through there to hold it kinked. And that's to close the end rows of the tape. Now, before we close the end of the tape and the end of the hose, we want to flush our system. So we usually do this, we flush our system, and then we come back and close the end. At the end of the hose, we're going to use your figure 8 hose enclosure that comes with the kit. We'll put that over the hose, kink it back on itself, and then push it back, the open end back, and it holds it kinked. Now we can undo this later to flush the system or add to it. Other things, the mistake plugs, dual-sided, so if you get a hole in the main line, you can use the small or the large, depending on the hole, to repair that without having to use a coupler. And some accessories that we have on the table today that can complement these kits are hose-in timers, such as a simple mechanical, a battery-operated, or even fertilizer injectors. And this is our SavvyJect 2022 that's shown here. And this would just hook up to the faucet inline to siphon and suck fertilizer to inject through your drip tape system. Look, we appreciate you viewing. If you have any questions or you want to view our website, visit us there. Or you can contact our Savvy sales team at 800-SAY-RAIN. That's 800-729-7246. Thanks.